Our topic this evening is our rights when law and order fail. And the reason why we are talking about that is because, of course, we have seen the very sad situation in Tacloban City. Of course, that storm is something that's probably a once-in-a-lifetime event. No? Pero let's hope and pray it doesn't happen again. But it should be a learning experience for us because the immediate aftermath was absolute chaos. I mean, the entire government infrastructure was torn asunder by the super typhoon. No? But at the same time, it should be a learning experience. Dapat meron tayong aral na mapulot dyan dahil kasi with this climate change and everything, baka itong bagay na ito maulit. Ibig sabihin, since yung Ondoy noong 2009, parang nararamdaman natin yung climate change na sinasabi nila, talagang iba na ang panahon. So, baka it is prudent for us to anticipate these things that before we only saw in movies, di ba? So, Attorney Nick, ano ang General Nick, ano ba ang insights na mapupulot natin dito sa sinasabi nilang talagang nasira yung infrastructure ng gobyerno, walang sundalo, walang pulis, walang mayor dahil nagkahiwa-hiwalay sila. Wala kasing telecommunications. Tayo kasi ngayon umaasa na tayo sa cellphone. Wala 2 segundo lang makakatawag ka sa ano. Nawala lahat 'yon.
Yes, it's good that there is always a first time.
Okay.
And we always learn from that first time. And you're right that there was breakdown. Because it always starts from the ground. And when we say it starts from the ground, we always depend on law and order. If we talk about law and order, we depend on the barangay setup.
Na nagkawala-wala rin sila.
Yes, starting from the barangay to the municipal and then to the provincial and regional level. Because it appears that the breakdown went as much as the regional level. Not only barangay or city or municipal level. Up to the regional level, there was breakdown, particularly in Region 8.
Okay, Attorney Banjo, marami raw yung looting na nangyari pagkatapos ng bagyo, no? Now, understandably dahil na-cut off yung lugar, kulang-kulang yung pagkain nila, yung pati tubig. Kahit na binagyo na, pero walang potable water. Pero at the same time, sinasabi nila hindi lang naman yung food supplies ang na-loot, pati yung mga cellphones nagkaubos-ubos and other stuff ng mga appliance. So, ito yung nagpapakita lang na talagang yung gobyerno nawala for a few days, no? Na nagkasira-sira. And there were incidents na merong mga civilian were forced to defend themselves nung pinapasok yung bahay nila dahil siguro yung kanilang imbak na supply doon, iniisip nila para sa pamilya lang nila. There were certain incidents na may mga nabaril, no? I think it's being ruled as legitimate self-defense. Pero at the same time, ano ang matututunan natin looking forward dito sa experience na ito? Ikaw bilang isang not only a self-defense advocate, no, kundi isang abogado.
Well, may mga nangyayari talagang ganyang sitwasyon and sometimes you're forced to act kasi hindi mo gusto gawin. You're forced by the circumstances. So pareho niyan. And if it happens na may looting, by the way, I don't think generally ganun karami magnanakaw sa Samar or sa Leyte, no? It must be very exceptional situations and ang nafo-focus lang yung looting, but I don't think there's a lot of thieves, especially in this kind of a miserable situation. Although it can, because survival instincts of a person would come in. Kung gutom ka na at uhaw ka na, at nagugutom at mamamatay na yung anak mo kung ano man sitwasyon, baka nagde-desire kang mabuhay sila or masatisfy sila. That's why you probably go for the looting issues na sinasabi. Pero I think it's not a general rule. It's an exception probably. And the people who are defending their goods or their properties.
You cannot blame them either.
Dahil ikaw din, survival of the fittest. Di ba, General, pinag-usapan natin kanina, charity begins at home. Yan ang sabi ng mga tao Although wala sa Bible yon. Pero sabi ng mga tao, charity begins at home. So you start protecting whatever you have in the house. Whether it is a bottle of mineral water, a can of sardines or noodles, or
Kasi
even
baka
your children.
madudugtungan niya ng buhay mo ng ilang oras, ilang araw pa. No?
Oo.
Anyway, alam ko, General Nick, na ikaw at one time na-assign ka dito sa RDCC, no? Dun sa Regional Disaster Coordinating Commission ba yun? Or
Committee.
Committee, okay.
Council.
Or council. Anong aral na mapupulot natin dito? Alam naman natin, it's always something new. No? Nung pumutok yung Mount Pinatubo, meron tayong natutunan doon. Nung lumindol ng pagkalakas-lakas, meron tayong natutunan doon. Akala natin, sanay na tayo sa bagyo. No? Ako, sa edad kong to, ilang daang bagyo na. Nung ako yung nasa estudyante pa, pinagdadasal ko, magbagyo sana, yung signal number 3, para hindi makapasok. No? Pero hindi natin sukat akalain na magkakaroon ng ganyan. So saan nagkulang? Nagkaroon ba ng pagkukulang unang-una yung pamahalaan o yung ibang social institutions?
Actually, hindi natin pwede sabing nagkulang Kasi in planning, lagi natin sinasabi, we always prepare for the worst case scenario.
Yes.
But, only to find out, in hindsight,
Mas worse.
hindi pa pala natin na-experience yung worst. Sana, with the experience in, say, the earthquake in Bohol, kasi magkasunod The earthquake in Bohol at saka ito.
Double whammy.
Signal number 4 na typhoon in the Samar and Leyte area. Ngayon siguro, yung imagination natin kung ano yung worst case, medyo taas-taasan pa natin kung ano yung worst. Kasi we are planners we always plan but yung plan natin is always based on the worst case assumption. Kung hindi worst case yung assumption natin, yung plan natin limited dun And we have to admit na yung planners natin, yung assumptions nila, kinapos. Kinapos talaga.
Okay.
Kasi walang maka-imagine na ganun pala yung tinatawag natin na andali sabihin yung storm surge. Ang ganda nga pakinggan. Storm surge. Pero hindi natin talaga alam kung ano yung effect.
Hindi ko na ganun pala yun. No?
Oo, hindi natin alam na ganun pala ang effect.
Masahol pa sa tsunami dahil may kasamang
Yes.
hangin na pagkalakas.
Masahol pa talaga sa tsunami kasi tsunami walang hangin yun
Tsaka one time.
At saka,
Pasok, labas ng tubig.
hindi magtatagal. Ito, I can just imagine kung gaano katagal yung storm surge na tinatawag na-experience ng taga-Samar at taga Leyte.
Anyway, para sa ating mga viewers, pinag-uusapan pa rin natin itong experience, itong karanasan natin na mapait dito sa Tacloban City at kung anong mga aral na mapupulot natin dito. Hihimayin natin itong issue na ito, hindi lang para bumatikos ng mga opisyalis ng pamahalaan o kung sino man. Kung hindi, dahil naramdaman na natin to, naranasan na natin to, ano ang aral na mapupulot natin para sa ganun, kung mangyari ulit, medyo, well, of course, hindi mo matatanggal na magkakaroon ng impact, pero mabawas-bawasan. Anyway, if you want to take part in our discussions, you can text us. Live po tayo, 0915-209-6012. Atty. Banjo, bilang isang advocate, itong A2S5, no? Article 2, Section 5 ng ating saligang batas, advocacy yan para sa karapatan ng lahat na to defend themselves, no? Anong natutunan natin dito? Anong paghahanda na nauuso kasi yung prepping no? Akala ko nung una, nung napapanood ko, medyo maluluwag ang turnilyo na itong mga tao.
Doomsday preppers ang tawag nila.
Doomsday
preppers.
O hindi man buong mundo ang nagunaw, pero yung immediate environs nila nagunaw So, for all practical intents and purposes, that was their doomsday, no? So, bilang home defender, ano ba ang meron ba tayong maaral na napulot dito?
Well, one thing is preparation, and another thing is presence of mind, and probably lock your homes. Actually, may isang pastor sa Tacloban, nag-survive yung bahay niya kasi sanay siya sa Miami, yung may hurricanes. Alam mo ang ginawa niya? Bago dumating, nakita niya ganun kalakas. Lahat ng bintana at pinto niya, pinako niya. Tapos yung mga kama nila, tinayo na sa bintana. Kasi pag pumasok pala yung tubig sa bahay mo, yung hangin tsaka tubig, ibublow yung bubong. Kaya karamihan doon, walang bubong. Pagpasok ng hangin, tutulak yung bubong, kaya walang bubong. Siya, na-shut off niya yun.
So kaya dun sa ibang bansa, pinapako nila ng parang plywood.
Kahit
no?
ano.
Akala ko nasisira yung
Hindi kasi yung hangin piniprevent mo from pushing everything inside up.
pasok.
Oo,
Akyat.
kaya
Yun
yung
pala,
kung
okay.
sa susunod, kung ganyan ang mangyari sa lugar nyo, make sure yung mga bintana nyo, binartilyo nyo ang plywood, hinarang nyo yung mga furniture nyo o yung mga kama nyo, or kung ano man may cover mo para yung hangin hindi pumasok at yung bubong mo lipa rin. Yan ang unang defense sa problema mo. Pag nawala yung bubong mo, di pasok lahat ng tubig at hangin nun.
Okay, so yan ang isang aspeto, isang insight yan na hindi ko alam, no? Anyway, itong complete breakdown of law and order or peace and order dito sa Tacloban, pwede ba natin sisihin siguro yung on any level yung mismanagement? I mean, alam ko na dun sa immediate aftermath walang magagawa diyan, no? Dahil kasi lahat na tinamaan pati yung mayor daw, yung bahay niya na pati mansion.
Si Mayor Alfred.
Oh yes, pati yung mansion daw ni dating First Lady Imelda Marcos no, nasira. So kung mansion masisira, ano pa kayang pangkaraniwang townhome lang or bahay or cottage, no? So it must have been really devastating, no. But beyond the aftermath, medyo natagalan daw maka-recover, no. So do you think there was any mismanagement on their part? Kayo, General. Dahil kayo, naiintindihan nyo how government works, eh.
No, you see, you have to look at it this way. No? Yung mismong inaasahan natin na mag-maintain ng law and order, they are victims themselves. So really, what do we expect? So we have to, the national at the national level somebody has to come in. Dahil yung sabi ko nga kanina at the barangay and the municipal level,
Wala, nasira.
including provincial and regional level, these people were victims themselves. So how can they maintain law and order when they are victims themselves? Obviously, hindi natin sila masisisi because they are victims themselves.
Okay.
So we have to rely on outside support na, no? And when we say outside support,
Galing sa Maynila o galing sa ibang lugar?
hindi na siguro kailangan galing pa sa Maynila, kundi galing dun sa dun sa mga hindi naapektuhan
Masyado.
na masyado.
Okay.
And it just so happened na archipelago tayo, group of islands, yung tutulong sa atin galing sa labas na island eh. Hindi within Samar and Leyte. Napakahirap nun para sa atin.
So,
Assuming na hindi sila naapektuhan nung typhoon na yon, like Cebu, sabihin natin, yung magpadala ng suporta galing sa labas, galing sa Cebu, galing sa Bicol, galing sa Mindanao siguro, yung Cagayan de Oro, napakahirap nun. Within the hour, Kaya it will take so many days talaga.